Well, there's a lot going on this fine Friday in sports. Albert Pujols and the Angels are in town. Drew Brees' golf tournament is going on, and enough prep sports to make your eyes spin. But all that takes a backseat to our 6 p.m. in-studio guest, future NFL Hall of Famer, LaDainian Tomlinson. Welcome back to KUSI LT.
Thank you. It's good to be on.
I'm going to spare you all the retirement talk. You've been talking about that on the radio, TV, man. I can answer the question for you. Let's talk about your current activities, or at least one of the things that's going on your plate right here in San Diego. Mission Hills High School, you're going to have the LaDainian Tomlinson Football Academy. Not a football camp, an academy. Go over the dates, review with us what the academy is all about.
Yeah, the dates are July 12th through the 15th. And what the Academy is we're a resource for student athletes that aspire to play collegiate sports. And that's all sports, it's not just football. You know, so whatever sports you play, we have a program in place designed to get the most out of your potential and hopefully allow you to get an athletic scholarship.
Is it just for kids, or are parents part of this process as well?
Actually, you know, we encourage the parents to be a part of the educational side that we present to them. The seminars, the consulting, the stuff like that, the necessary steps that it takes to get to college. We want the parents to come out and be educated on what it takes to get to college. But the ages are 6th through 11th grade.
Why here in San Diego?
Well, this is, you know, what I consider home, and obviously over the years I've given back and done football camps and what have you. You know, but this is something special. This is something that I'm passionate about, and this is what I want to bring to the community. I think the kids in this area, you know, are tremendous kids with a lot of character, integrity, but also a lot of kids, they have the potential to play at the college level.
LT, the coach, is that? I mean, is that something you even think about?
You know what? This is going to be my way of coaching, mentoring these kids.
Cool.
You know, I'm not really a coach because let me tell you, they put in too much
work.
time.
I don't care what they're getting paid. Too many hours.
Oh my goodness.
You guys get to go in and out. Man, they're still there at midnight.
11 o'clock at night, midnight, they're still there.
A week ago, we saw you in what had to be the worst possible circumstance at Qualcomm at Junior Sales Memorial. The ovation you receive speaks to the love the community feels for you. What was that like when you stepped up there and got the standing ovation? Was that tough because you wanted to keep everything about Junior, which I thought you did a really nice job of, you know, saying, hey, this is Junior's night. I thought that was very cool. But what do you take from that night? You know,
it obviously was a celebration of Junior's life, and I wanted to make sure that everyone understood that, and it wasn't about me. Although I really appreciate, you know, the applause and everything that the fans gave me, you know, my focus was obviously on Junior and his family, trying to, you know, just say some positive things to uplift everybody. But that ovation, you know, the response that the fans gave me, I felt like I was about to play again in that stadium.
LT, does the league do enough for players, preparing them for, I mean, the playing career, was the average career now 5 years, 6 years? Are they doing enough preparing athletes for after football?
Well, I'll say this, they're getting better at it, you know, because this is all something that's truly new to all of us, you know, with the different injuries, the head injuries and whatnot, the different things that a lot of the former guys are complaining about, their health. And so I think the league understands now that they have to do more, and I think they are. You know, I think they're reaching out and doing more things with the former players.
The big black eye in the NFL right now is going on in New Orleans. Now, I imagine when you're a primetime running back like yourself, you don't have to pay a linebacker or a safety extra to hit you. They'll do that for free. Yeah. But to hear about Bountygate, the NFL is dealing with a major PR debacle, are they not?
They are. And this is the thing. On the NFL level, everybody watches the NFL. You're talking about college, high school, right on down to Pop Warner. And so if the NFL is doing that, think about what them leagues are going to start doing. If they feel like, okay, it's happening in the NFL, it's good for us. And I'm glad that you know, the NFL is taking a stance on cleaning up the league with the bounties and all that kind of stuff, because we have to send the right message to our young kids.
So with all that's going on in New Orleans, can you believe that, I mean, the thing I would do, whatever Drew Brees wanted, I give him $1 more. I mean, because just you need something to hang your hat on, and now they're messing around with Drew. What's that about?
Last time I checked, They don't have a coach. And
Yeah.
Drew Brees is the closest
yeah.
to the coach that
Yeah.
you're going to get. I mean, he's an extension of Sean Payton. That's what he is. And, you know, I don't understand this, to be honest with you, because Drew Brees has done everything that he's been asked to do. He's led his team.
Community.
And just pay the man. Just pay the man.
And be done with it. Now, 2 years ago, there were some hard feelings. You're leaving San Diego. You said you were going to be shutting down your operation, understandably so. You can't do the Thanksgiving turkey giveaway when you're in San Diego if you're working in New York. But I guess my question is, in a broader terms, does time heal all wounds? As far as, you know, athletes sometimes are bitter with the organization that they leave.
Oh, absolutely. I think time definitely heals all wounds. You know, but I think in the state of transition, the only thing, you know, you think about is proving yourself at the next team you go to.
Right.
And you kind of leave everything else behind you. And people want to continue to ask questions about your former team, but you're not there, so you can't answer them questions accordingly. But you know, I'm a San Diego Charger for life. You know, this is where I built my name. The fans have supported me, and I'm gonna continue to do things in this community.
You start the next phase of your life. TV is certainly an option. Anybody who's watched you on all the networks knows that, man, you're just a natural. We have some openings on our high school football show. You could be an intern right here. You could work for me. I'll give you. I'll make you intern number 21.
Okay.
Are you okay?
Pigskin report.
To tell folks what you majored in.
Yeah. Well, I majored in radio, TV, film, actually, and you know, got a minor in sociology and all that good stuff. But I have a little experience in radio, TV, film, so we possibly could work together.
Well, here's an experience right here for folks who. This is from one of your Thanksgiving Day giveaways. Do you remember this moment?
Don't be a turkey, be a pig. The Pearl Pigskin Report starts now.
You know, our ratings skyrocketed. What's it like working in New York when you can't watch your favorite high school football show?
You know what? It was hard. I mean, it was hard for me not to be able to see what was going on with the high school kids in San Diego. And that's part of the reason why we got this academy. Get all the high school kids out to the academy. Come on.
Speaking of TV, did you see Reggie Bush on Live with Kelly this morning?
I did not.
Here's a little snippet.
In March, a 45-year-old woman had to be rescued from Lake Michigan after she fell off a pier while texting.
I mean, eventually you would say, I'm walking on a pier now, so I better put down this phone.
Or at least, that must have been maybe she was sexting while she was
Maybe.
walking, maybe.
Does he have any, is he the next Regis?
Yeah, well, Reggie's look kind of buff there. I mean,
Yeah.
But, you know, Reggie is a great young man. He definitely has a future. You know, he has a bright future. You know, he's good looking and the ladies like him. So he's going to be able to do whatever he wants to do.
Hey, thanks for coming by.
Hey, thank
good luck
you,
with the
sir.
academy.
Thank
Good
you.
luck tomorrow night. You're hosting the gala for the hospital, right?
Yes.
PPH.
Yep.
All right, good luck with that. LaDainian Tomlinson, everybody. What else need be said other than throw it back to the news desk?
The highlight of the hour.